Good morning this morning.
I'm your builder map.
So, Builder Map, I've been having this question bothering me.
Okay.
I do go to different sites to survey works,
Okay.
and I've been encountering this kind of problem with, let me say, masons. While building, you see their top level like galloping, shaking. So I've been wondering, why do these errors or issues happen with them, and it doesn't happen with the other builders? Is it their level of professionalism or what?
Thank you very much, our engineer, for this insightful question. You're not the first, the second person asking this. You know, we've been having these challenges. It goes down to the artisans, it goes down to the project managers, the builders, and the people in charge of the site. First and foremost, what you need to do, there's what you call leveling. You get a level instrument to establish level for these workers. You don't allow them to continue the work without guiding them. That's why you're the engineer. You understand? You're learned. So after giving them the level now, you mark it with either with tape or caution tape. You understand? So that you transfer the level for them. They already know they are not going to exceed this point. The second thing you need to follow again is what type of bonding are you trying to achieve? Is it a Flemish bond or English bond? You're not going to start with an English bond, then your next course or the third course you're doing a Flemish bond. You know, so socketing is very important. And then we have Turkish block now. It's even helping them to interlock the blocks. You understand? So it's very important to know the type of bonding. That is the second thing. So plumbing now, you have to plumb both ways. You are going to plumb vertically and horizontally. Don't forget your line, and then you don't remove your line, because you know they can be very difficult in maintaining levels. Leave your line there for the transfer of level. It occurs mostly even when you want to take leveling for what is the window level. Okay, when you know sometimes after casting off the DPC, it should start from there. That is how you start inheriting problems. When your DPC is undulating, it's uneven. That leveling soon is going to help you now. Maybe focus 1, 2, 3 blocks, 4 is approximately 1 meter. You already know that in construction. Okay. Then maybe if the other side of the DPC is low, maybe you might have 3.5 blocks there, and here you have 4 blocks. So your level is going to show you the level. Then your cutting is already at the lower part of the building. You're not going to maintain your cutting up. So after achieving your level now and the plumbness, the next thing you do, you make sure they maintain it, because mostly the engineers or the project managers, they leave this block work aspect for the artisans. It's a major problem. You believe they know how to, is it not laying a block? And that is how you start inheriting problem upon problem from your bonding, from your topping, because they assume plastering is going to cover the error. Okay, when your bonding is bad, it's going to set. Our foundation have settlement. When foundation is setting, your block work now that is not well bonded, it settles, it cracks, it will crack your plaster. It will continue when you screed. It will still reflect that error that you neglected initially. So, as an engineer, as a young builder, what you need to do, don't leave any error. Whatever you need to do, follow it properly, ensure they are doing the right thing. Whenever they tell you, Oga, we are going to repair it. Engineer, plaster will cover it. Okay, so you already know it's a problem from onset, and you are transferring your problem to the future. We don't do that. That's what make us different with the artisans. Stay on your word, maintain professionalism, and you're going to get a nice top level.
So, my great builder, I have this question again, that when people are building these masons, they usually rush. I don't know. Is it because the management is paying them based on counting? You see, this mason want to say, oh, I want to have 400 blocks, I want to have 200 blocks.
Okay, in a day.
You know, yes, in a day.
So
and they will end up having this kind of undulating blocks without amending them. So what do you think is your suggestion to the supervision management?
This is another nice question. You are hitting it on the head. Okay, you know, because of this undulating, you want to solve the problem and everything. Everything starts from the management process. And what type of contract did you have? Is it a direct labor? Is it a lump sum? You understand? So your type of payment or contract determine all this. So as a professional now, you're the engineer, you're the site supervisor. What you do, you already know your workers. That is the mistake some people make. Well, you just wake up in a day, okay, you're looking for a mason. You get anyhow mason, without integrity, without knowing their track record, you engage them. They'll mess you up. You know, so it's always good to have people you've tutored, people you've worked with, people you've ascertained their level of consciousness in the work. You understand? So you don't disregard that. So this methodology now will help you. They already know how you work. So it's easy for you. And for the payment now, the subcontractor, now, after we've given the contract out, for example, you still is contracted to the mason. That mason will want to gain on it. This is where a good contract survey come in. You understand? You're going to balance between this contractor, and then you might even help the subcontractor in how he's going to manage it. You understand? Okay, when you are to achieve so number of block, that is not your concern. Whatever the agreement is, you've already given out the project out. You understand? So your main concern now is going to be that plumbing and getting your top level. So, and that is where human management comes. I know they are going to be angry. You're correcting them because they know they are getting maybe 100 naira per block, and then you're removing their block again. So you're going to micromanage them very well. And mind you, these artisans, sometimes if you are not the one that engage them, please talk to their head, and then you make sure they are doing the right thing and you have it solved. Thank you very much. I'm your builder man.